Hello friends, we will start the video by recapping some of the things that happened on that day. That day was a major turning point in the history of subcontinent in the year 1947. After 200 years of subjugation, the country was both jubilant and threatened at very prospect of freedom. The roads were full of people celebrating and tricolor fluttered proudly. Jawaharlal Nehru became the first Prime Minister of India and made his first speech in Indian Parliament. And he said, "We end today a period of ill fortune and India discovers herself again." The Free India's national flag was hoisted atop the Council House, and that is none other than the Indian Independence Day. In 2020, on this day, India will complete 73 years as an independent nation. Current affairs. Two bridges named after Jaitley and Sushma Swaraj. In Gujarat, two overbridges of Ahmedabad city have been named after late Arun Jaitley and Sushma Swaraj. The newly built flyover at Income Tax Circle will be known as Arun Jaitley Flyover, while the another flyover at Anjali Crossroad will be known as Sushma Swaraj Bridge. Israel and UAE agreed to sign an historical deal. Israel and the United Arab Emirates have agreed to end decades of enmity in a historic deal announced by President Trump. The deal would put Israeli annexation of West Bank lands on hold as a condition of normalizing relations. The agreement makes the UAE only the third Arab country to currently have diplomatic relations with the Jewish nation. World Organ Donation Day. 13th August is celebrated as World Organ Donation Day. The day raises awareness about the importance of organ donation and motivates people for donating organs after the death. As per the report, the number of transplants done annually in India has been rising slowly, around 5,000 kidneys, 1,000 livers and around 50 hearts. The current organ donation rate is very poor in India, that is 0.86 per million. Vice Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi has assumed charge as Director General Naval Operations. The flag officer commanded the Eastern Fleet from January 15, 2018 to March 30, 2019. On promotion to the rank of Vice Admiral in June 2019, Tripathi was appointed the Commandant of prestigious Indian Naval Academy at Hazimala in Kerala. Airtel Africa and Standard Chartered Bank become partnered. Standard Chartered Bank and Airtel Africa have partnered to enhance financial inclusion across key markets in Africa. They will provide services such as online deposits, international money transfers, etc. Airtel Money's customers will be able to make real-time online deposits and withdrawals from Standard Chartered Bank accounts. Indian Navy inks deal with UP-AIDA government. The Indian Navy has linked a deal with UP Expressway Industrial Development Authority. It will set up a center of excellence in the state's defense corridor to help promote innovation and indigenization for self-reliance in the defense sector. The deal was signed during the launch of Naval Innovation and Indigenization Organization by Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Fit India Freedom Run from 15th August to 2nd October. The Sports Ministry will organize the largest countrywide run, the Fit India Freedom Run, from 15th August till 2nd of October 2020. Sports Minister Kiran Rijiju launched the mega event on 14th August 2020. Offshore patrol vessel Sarthak launched. An offshore patrol vessel for the Indian Coast Guard was launched on 13th August 2020 and rechristened as Indian Coast Guard ship Sarthak. Sarthak is the fourth in the series of 5 OPVs deployed by the Coast Guard to enhance maritime security. It has been designed and built indigenously by Goa Shipyard Limited in line with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Make in India. Rajnath Singh launches NIIO. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has launched the Naval Innovation and Indigenization Organization through an online webinar. The NIIO puts in place dedicated structures for the end users to interact with academia and industry towards fostering innovation and indigenization for self-reliance in defense. Indian Navy already has a functional Directorate of Indigenization. A committee was formed by the Central. The Center has constituted a committee to consider the logistics, ethical aspects of procurement and administration of COVID-19 vaccine. The committee, titled National Expert Group on Vaccine Administration, has been formed under the chairmanship of Dr. V.K. Paul, who is a member at the Niti Aayog. Laura Marsh announces retirement. Former England all-rounder Laura Marsh has announced her retirement from all forms of cricket. In her international career, Marsh played 9 Tests, 103 ODIs and 67 T20s. She managed to score 1,588 runs across all formats and also registered 217 wickets. India announces $500 million for Maldives. India will finance a major connectivity project in Maldives through a $400 million line of credit and $100 million grant after talks with his Maldivian counterpart Abdullah Shahid. The 6.7 km Greater Mail Connectivity Project will be the largest civilian infrastructure project in Maldives. It will connect Mal with other 3 neighboring islands, that is Willingili, Gulifau and Thilafusi. Gagan Arora wins CEO of the Year award. Gagan Arora, he is the CEO and Strategic Growth Leader of Vertex Global Services. He was recently named as CEO of the Year 2020 by Indian Achievers Forum India. Some of the other important points are: Kolkata Airports gets MCP vehicle, a mobile command post vehicle that was commissioned by the Airport Authority of India on April 30, 2020 has reached Kolkata Airport. It is a preventive measure after the crash landing of Air India Express at Kozhikode Airport. Airtel introduces ultra-fast 4G services. Airtel has launched its ultra-fast 4G services in Andaman and Nicobar Circle after the inauguration of submarine optical fiber cable link between Chennai and Andaman and Nicobar Island. Bet Daily collaborates with Caribbean Premier League. It collaborates with Caribbean Premier League for its latest edition, which will include international cricketers participating from across the globe. India extends assistance to Antigua and Barbuda. India has extended an assistance of $1 million to Antigua and Barbuda to combat the COVID-19 outbreak. Gangadhar Meher Lift Irrigation Project. Gangadhar Meher Lift Irrigation Project approved the tender for the execution of work amounting to Rs 1,138.63 crore. Abu Dhabi Prince commits $25 million to 6 nations to expand unified champion schools. The countries are India, Argentina, Egypt, Pakistan, Romania and Rwanda. That's all for today. Thank you.